Good morning, Yuna.
Good morning, brother.
I have a very formal and polite younger sister, Yuna. Apparently, she doesn't like me because she completely put distance between us after we started high school. But one day...
I love you!
We're siblings, stop!
I don't care because we're not related!
She suddenly started coming all over me! Let's go back about 3 months ago. She's cute today, too. I heard that she doesn't have a boyfriend, but she's not going to date anyone. What a waste. She was very popular in school. I've actually been struggling as her brother.
Yo, Takeru, you gotta introduce me to Yuna, bro.
Sorry, but she told me to turn things like that down.
I'll introduce you to my mom, bro.
I might become your dad. Are you sure you want that? Every day, people have been asking me to introduce them to Yuna, so it's really annoying. So, yeah, 2 more boys came to ask for you. Just like always, I turned them down, though. I almost had a son. Are you listening?
Why are you leaving school with me like it's normal?
'Cause we're siblings?
That's not a good reason. Do you have some sort of weird sister complex?
Well, if you want to call wanting to take care of your sister a sister complex, then maybe.
That's really gross. That's why you don't have a girlfriend.
I'm just a geek anyway, it's fine.
Whatever. We're going to go home separately from now on, okay?
But we go to the same school and live in the same house.
I'm asking you to change the time that you leave. Also, thank you for turning down all the boys who wanted you to introduce them to me.
Yuna? Yuna has always been avoiding me, like this, or at home, or school. Before, she kept calling me her big brother or Takeru. Puberty, maybe? But we weren't actually blood-related siblings. When she was in the 4th grade, she lost her parents to an accident and came to my house.
Yuna is going to be living with us starting today. You have to look after her as her brother.
Then we're siblings now. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
That's how we became step-siblings. She was open and cute the whole time, so it didn't really take time for her to blend into our house. She's cute and can study. She's great with people, too. She grew up great, loved by everybody.
Let's go to school together.
Yeah. Yuna loved me as her brother, and I loved that.
Hey, would you believe what happened at school?
Wow, really? She kept reporting back to me and telling me things as they happened. Even after middle school started, she was still supposed to be this adorable sister, but... She's just so mean after we started high school! What do you think I should do, Itsuki?
I think you should fix your little disgusting sister complex first.
You don't have to call me disgusting.
Because it is, though, and you have a sister complex.
This is my classmate and friend, Itsuki Kojima. He may look feminine, but he's a guy. The smile, the bluntness, and the excellent analysis skills he has are pretty incredible.
I mean, Yuna is kind of a tsundere, so she'll open up eventually.
I don't need her to go that far. I just want her to be cute and honest like before. She's my adorable sister, so I'm worried. But I'd be happy if she actually liked me.
I see. Did you hear that, Yuna-chan?
Takeru?
Huh? Yuna!
You don't have to worry about me. Also, I have no plans to be affectionate towards you.
What are you doing in the juniors classes anyway?
I accidentally brought your clothes instead of mine, so I came back to return it.
Why? Are you mad?
None of your business.
Yuna stormed out of the classroom and...
She's such a tsundere.
Nah, she's just kinda mean.
The fact that she said she has no plans means she's just waiting for the right timing, huh?
I see.
But she probably has a requirement to be lovely.
A requirement? I'm sure she'll be that way when she likes someone, huh?
She's a little special, but I'm sure it's fine with you, though.
What's that? She doesn't need to be lovey with me.
Yeah, let's start class already.
A week later, she was still acting tsundere. You don't have to act all affectionate, but can you at least treat me like your brother? Let's go home together, huh?
I said let's go home at different times.
Come on, once in a while?
Why are you caring for me out of the blue?
That's 'cause you're family. I want to take care of my sister.
We're not related.
I don't care.
I do care. Just don't come with me.
Yuna, maybe she really did dislike me. Maybe it's 'cause I just kept on saying that she's my sibling when we're not actually related. Yuna!
Huh?
I don't know what happened after that, to be honest. I just ran because I thought she was in danger. I heard a thump before feeling pain throughout my body, and I was swallowed in darkness.
Too bad you couldn't rake in the insurance money, huh?
Dude, you don't have to say that while visiting me in a hospital. We're gonna make a lot of money from the settlement anyway. I ended up having to stay in the hospital after the accident, but luckily my life wasn't in danger. From what the doctors said, if I just go through rehab for a little, I should be good to go back to normal.
I'm so glad that you're still a smartass.
Pot calling the kettle black. You could be a little kinder, huh? I was technically a victim here.
Want an apple?
Are you listening?
You're such a badass, huh? Protecting Yuna like that?
Dude, don't be all kind to me out of the blue. I'm gonna fall for you.
I don't mind. She might be jealous though, huh?
I see. Unfortunate.
Yuna only has scratches, right?
Yeah, she hasn't been here once, though.
Well, yeah. She doesn't want to see you.
Oh, come on, don't be like that.
My bad. She probably doesn't want to worry you.
You totally said that on purpose. By the way, this is what I heard later on, but apparently Yuna has been wanting to come visit me often. But she was traumatized from her parents, so my parents didn't want her to go to the hospital. A little while later, I was able to go home.
Welcome home!
Yuna, I'm home. What? Is this really my house? What's going on? Did I hit my head hard? That wasn't the only weird thing.
I made you breakfast.
Oh, thanks. Why is she being so cute and adorable? Is she being affectionate? Going to school, too. Hey, Yuna, can you get off me for a second? Are you listening? It's tough walking with you on my arm. Yuna? Say something! I told that to Itsuki when...
Sounds like she's finally being affectionate, huh?
I didn't expect her to be that way to me.
I mean, yeah, you saved her life.
I didn't need her to think that much of it, though. I'm fine now, too.
Her real parents were killed in an accident, right?
I mean, yeah.
Then she was probably worried about losing someone important again. She's probably worried, huh? I think she's just a little unstable is all. She feels thankful, but you should probably make sure she's okay, huh?
How?
From what I can tell, you should just match her pace. Things should calm down naturally then.
But what am I supposed to do? She's so cute! She just grabbed my arm on the way home and I was walking all funny from being nervous. I've never been with a girl, so I don't know what to do. Maybe it's also because I'm a little unstable, but she's still an adorable girl. This is horrible. I'm her brother. Whatever, I need to cheer her up. Hey, Yuna, there's a crepe store.
Huh? Crepe?
Oh, I'm so hungry. I want to eat a crepe.
I feel like it causes acid reflux.
Here's yours.
Thank you.
You look good with a crepe.
That's kind of random. You have some crepe on your cheek.
Huh? Where?
I'll take it off. Don't move.
Hey, she's smiling again. All right, now...
Mwah!
What? Yuna, you,
Your cheek looks so delicious, so...
You know what the hell is going on? You've been so weird since you started being unstable, man! Just like Itsuki was saying, maybe she's finally being affectionate? I was worried before heading home with her, but... I'm home! Oh, Mom and Dad are on vacation, huh? And then I heard a door lock behind me in a house with just us, when suddenly...
Takeru!
Yes, what is it?
It's just us in the house tonight, huh?
Yeah, you're a little too close, you know. Wait, what is going on? Aren't the roles reversed normally? Wait, that's not the problem, though. What is going on, Yuna?
Would you like to have dinner? Or a shower? Or would you like to choose me? Thanks for choosing me.
No, wait, I haven't chosen.
Okay, one more time. Would you like to have dinner? Or a shower? Or would you like to choose me? Thanks for choosing me.
You're only letting me choose you. I kinda get what's going on, but let's talk, okay?
Let's talk on the bed.
What is going on? You need to rethink this. It's me.
Confucius once said, you mustn't think, but feel.
Don't quote Confucius. I decided to calm her down and talk about it. I'm just gonna tell you, but I really do love how aggressively you came on to me.
Then why did you turn me down, you pansy?
You realize that foreplay's important, right? You can't just go from slamming me to the wall like that. So, what happened?
I just couldn't hold back.
Okay, that's something every man would love to hear in their life, but one more time with more emotion.
Ugh, I said that I like you so much I couldn't hold back!
Thanks? But you've just been avoiding me since we started high school.
That's because you don't want to be anything more than family with me. If I get close, then you might not like me anymore. So I decided to put distance between us myself.
I see. I'm sorry. I guess I kinda worked against us, huh?
Of course, I really did look at you as a regular brother before. But at some point, I couldn't help but stop looking at you. I started looking at you as a man. I really love you! But I'm sorry. I've done something that you don't want. I think the reason this whole thing happened was because I couldn't control my emotions. When you saved me that day, I thought about my parents. I was worried about someone I love leaving me again, and I just got so lonely and scared.
You're okay. You don't need to remember them like that, okay?
Takeru,
I was just being stupid, okay? I didn't notice how you felt.
I'm sorry for being unlikable.
No, I actually kinda like the tsundere thing. Are you sure you want a guy like me?
Yes, I only want you.
Even if I'm a gross brother?
I love all of it.
You can at least deny the fact that I'm gross, but whatever. Then let's go out!
Are you sure you're okay with that?
Yeah, I'm gonna go out with you and I'll convince my parents somehow.
I love you.
That's how we started dating, but... So, yeah, I'm gonna go to my room now. Can you let go of me?
Hey, we're a couple now, so...
Oh, yeah, we're not formally a couple yet, but
Nope, no more waiting.
everything came to a peaceful end. So we welcomed the bright new morning to head to school together, but...
Ugh, you're such a pansy.
I said it's important, you know? You're too fast to act.
I've been holding back this whole time. You should just let things happen for once.
Come on, let's think about the mood and atmosphere.
Huh? You guys figured it out then?
Itsuki?
Itsuki-san?
I was really worried, but I'm so happy. Congrats, you two. So, you guys kiss yet?
No, we're technically not dating yet.
Huh? What's holding you back?
Well, I have to get permission from my dad since technically we're family.
Oh, it's fine.
But
I got it. You aren't confident enough to accept her.
ugh, you're so annoying.
Yeah, I've been rooting for you two, though. Wanna kiss me instead?
Why? You're a guy!
Just joking. Sounds like I'm just the third wheel here, so see ya.
Sure. Thanks for helping me out, I guess.
I'm not very good with him.
'Cause he's a great-looking guy and he's blunt and comes from a rich family?
No, not that, just...
What is it?
Never mind. It's probably just me overthinking.
She's gonna notice because she's a clever girl. I guess it'll be interesting to see Takeru's face, though.
I found out later that Itsuki isn't just a really beautiful boy, but, well, actually, this is just a secret between us. I really don't understand rich people. That night, I decided to go and talk to my parents about us. We want a date.
That's great.
So even if you guys say no— wait, what?
I said it's great. Go for it.
We actually made a promise before Yuna's parents passed.
A promise?
If Yuna started falling for Takeru as she got older,
Then they'd be okay with you two dating as long as you took it seriously.
What?
but you guys figured it out all on your own before we had to say anything.
Yeah, alright, take care of Takeru for us, Yuna.
Takeru, you're a man, so you gotta take care of Yuna, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This whole thing was surprising. If we'd found out sooner, though, things might have gone differently. I think things would have worked out great eventually, though. But even if we didn't like each other, they would have just let the whole thing go.
Yay, Takeru!
Yeah, seriously.
So, I'm gonna test you guys now.
What's this test?
It's simple, but you guys are gonna be tested for real.
Are you serious? We're gonna be living here together?
Let's have a great time together, like we're newlywed.
The test was to live with her until graduation. We were so surprised by this turn of events, but I think that I can beat this test no problem with Yuna.
When I was in my second year of high school, there was a girl I was really close with. Her name was Fuka Yoshioka. and we met at school. One day, we were walking home together from school.
Tatsuki, will you go out with me?
Oh, I'm sorry. I have no interest in stuff like love or dating.
Oh, I was just kidding around. You didn't have to think about it so seriously.
But what, really?
Yeah, I wouldn't hold it against you if you rejected me, so don't worry about it.
I guess it wasn't such a big deal to her. But I never thought that 3 years later we'd meet again at a group date.
Wait, who was the one who said they had no interest in love or dating?
She said she wouldn't hold a grudge, but obviously she is. Where did the bitterness of youth go? Well, since we're both 20 now, I guess we should have a talk about it. I had to tell her why I rejected her even though I liked her. The events that led to this group date started 5 days ago. I'm Tatsuki Mamiya, a second-year university student. I'm currently working part-time at a family restaurant.
Hey, you! What time do you get off work?
It's 7 p.m.
Do you want to hang out after?
Sorry, I have plans. I'm beat. It's not that often, but sometimes female customers or girls ask me to hang out. But I'm not so good in social situations or holding conversations. It's not the only reason, but I always just tell them that I have plans and turn them down.
You turned down an invite from a customer again? Must be nice to be so popular.
Ryo-senpai, please don't get involved. Her name is Ryo Kogane. We go to different universities, but she's only a year older than me. She's bright, friendly, and beautiful. For some reason, she always wants to chat with me after work.
You still hung up on that girl you rejected in high school?
Yeah, I guess so.
What was her name again?
I know, I've never told you before. Please stop trying to get it out of me.
Dosukoi Hanaka-chan?
What? I definitely don't know any girls with sumo-related names.
What about Yorikiri Kaika-chan?
Why is it all sumo-related? As you can tell, Ryo-senpai is a big fan of sumo.
Don't you think it's kind of youthful to fall in love inside the ring?
I'm not sure youthfulness is the first thing that comes to mind.
That's a good one.
Please don't laugh at yourself.
So anyways, how many girls have you wrestled in the ring with?
I have no idea what that means.
Maybe there's a girl you wrestle with every night.
Japan's national sport is nothing like that. I had no idea if we were talking romance or sumo anymore.
Oh, by the way, are you free this Saturday? I know you are. Come grab a drink with me.
I'm good.
Oh, come on. I'll help you get your mind off that girl.
I'll pass, see ya. That girl, huh? As I walked home, I was thinking about Fuka Yoshioka. It's not easy to forget someone like that. I haven't seen her since high school, but I wonder how she's doing. The next day, a friend from class came up to talk to me. Tatsuki, are you free this Saturday? You are, right? Do you want to go get some drinks with us? Stop assuming. Also, you too, huh? What do you mean, you too? It's nothing. If it's for drinks, I'll pass. You always turn me down. It's just drinks. Why don't you come out just once? Anyways, I'll send you the time and place later, so I'll see you there. And this is how I got roped into going out for drinks. Wait, this is a group date. It was only supposed to be a group of friends, but eventually some girls showed up. Hey, you tricked me. Oh, you must have heard me wrong. This is just a simple get-together with guys and girls. Don't leave out important information like that. But the problem wasn't that it was a group date.
You won't go out with me, but you'll go on a group date?
It's not that, I was tricked. For some reason, Ryo-senpai was there, but there was a more serious problem. Why is Fuka here? It looks like she's smiling, but her eyes are not. So scary. For some reason, even Fuka Yoshioka, who I rejected in high school, was there. When I rejected her, I told her I had no interest in love or relationships, so it's extremely awkward. There was no good timing to make an excuse to escape, so before I knew it, the group date started. Okay, now that everyone's here, let's cheers!
Cheers!
Cheers. I was planning to stay quiet and let it pass, but Ryo-senpai started talking to me.
Tatsuki-kun, aren't you drinking? Ugh, you're such a killjoy.
Oh yeah, the girl I dumped is here. By the way, why are you here on a group date?
My friends asked me to come because they didn't have enough girls. Oh yeah, I'll introduce you. This is Fuka Yoshioka. She's my junior in the same circle. Nice to meet you. I'm Fuka Yoshioka.
Oh yeah, I'm Tatsuki Mamiya. Nice to meet you. Is she pretending not to know me on purpose?
Fuka-chan says that she wanted to join a group date to fix her broken heart. Yes, I was rejected by a boy from my class in high school. What? No one would reject someone as cute as you. Tell me their initials.
Why initials? What would she even do with that information?
His last name is Mamiya, so TM.
That's basically half my name.
The guy from TM Revolution?
Why would it be a famous singer? What is Team Mamiya Revolution anyways?
So, why did Revolution reject you anyways?
What was the point of asking for my initials? Now they're referring to me as Revolution.
He said that he had no interest in love or dating. What? He totally friend-zoned you. But you know, he could be one of those guys who says that, but then secretly goes on group dates. That's believable. Actually, I'm 100% sure that he does. Oh my gosh, are you psychic or something?
I want to go home. And so, it was as awkward as that the entire time.
That reminds me, you're still hung up on a girl you dumped in high school too, right, Tatsuki-kun?
Gah! Real senpai, that story is…
What? Was I not supposed to say anything?
Well, I guess it wouldn't be terrible if it came up. Actually, if I could explain myself, maybe Fuka would finally understand. Well, to be honest, I agreed to come today without knowing it was a group date.
So that's what you meant when you said you were tricked.
Usually I turn down invitations for group dates.
That's true. You always turn down female customers when they hit on you too. I guess that girl from high school really is that important to you.
Of course.
So, if you like her that much, why did you reject her? Oh my gosh, I want to know too. Me too, me too. I want to hear about your love life.
That's fine, but it's really not that interesting. I guess it was just really bad timing. When I started high school, my father's company went bankrupt and we suddenly became poor. My mom's part-time job wasn't enough to pay the bills, so I had to work too. To be honest, it wasn't a good time to be dating. But I didn't want to give up on going to university. When I was in my third year of high school, my dad finally found a job with a good company. So now we live pretty normal lives. I'm glad that I didn't give up working so that I could continue my education, but on the other hand, I've always been worried about that girl. I couldn't tell by her expressions if Fuka was surprised or understanding about what I was saying. It would have been fine if this concluded everything, but…
Oh, it must have been so hard. You're such a good boy, Tatsuki-kin.
Oh, real, senpai?
I'm so moved. You're a hard worker, serious and determined. You're the best kind of boyfriend.
Thank you for that.
So why don't you forget about that girl and go out with me?
What? Did you hear anything I just said? I still have feelings for that girl.
That girl has totally forgotten about you by now and is probably sumo wrestling with someone else.
What does that mean?
If I was your girlfriend, I would make you delicious Chanko hot pot every day.
Miso soup is more than enough.
You can't get strong with just miso soup. Don't be so naive about the world of sumo.
She seems like the kind of person who wants to raise a man to the top into a sumo wrestler.
Rio, that's not fair. I want to be Tatsuki's girlfriend. Me too, me too.
Let's calm down, everyone. Oh no, I just wanted to talk to Fuka, but everyone joined in. Everyone began introducing themselves, saying they wanted to be my girlfriend. That's not fair, Tatsuki! Group dates are for everyone! You're the one who was wrong for tricking me in the first place. That's because you're good with girls. So I was hoping to get your leftovers. What an ass, that's a horrible reason. Anyways, Ryozan.
What? Me?
I'm going to aspire to be a grand champion sumo wrestler, so please make Chanko hot pot for me every day. This is definitely the wrong time for a confession. If you can even call that one.
At best, I think you could only ever be a third division wrestler.
So mean! Is that mean? I don't know, but isn't even a third division wrestler impressive? I think. Anyways, it didn't seem like we'd be able to get the group date under control even within an hour. And then, Fuka suddenly stood up and grabbed my arm.
Let's get out of here.
What? Wait!
Fuka-chan, that's the best line to hear at a group date.
And so we left the restaurant as if we were escaping. Thanks for saving me back there. Huh? Are you mad? Fuka, what's wrong?
What do you mean, what's wrong? Why didn't you tell me that your family was going through a hard time in high school?
Well, I guess to protect my pride. I suppose there really was no reason to bring it up.
Your pride?
How was I supposed to tell you that I had no time for you because my family was poor? It's heavy stuff.
Did you think I was the type of girl who cared about money?
No, it's nothing like that.
As a punishment for not telling me, now you have to buy me 10 luxury bags.
So you do care about money?
Of course I'm joking, but I do wish you had told me the truth.
Sorry about that, but it was because I liked you that it was so hard to tell you.
Because I liked you, so I wanted you to feel like you could confide in me.
I see. But didn't you play it off as a joke back then?
That's because I didn't want you to think I was a needy person.
And now?
Now, I want to lock you up for 24 hours and spy on you.
That's not needy, that's scary.
But you know what? I guess we're both needy people. Even at 20 years old, we've both been hung up on a broken heart for 3 years.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Ryo-senpai might say we're sumo grand champions.
That makes sense.
That reminds me, I've been meaning to ask you. Does that mean you like me?
Yeah.
So, I guess the feeling's mutual. I'm glad.
This is kind of embarrassing.
What do you like about me?
When we were in high school, do you remember that everyone treated me like an introvert? You were the only person who was nice to me.
Tatsuki, you thought you were an introvert?
Well, I thought I was.
I think that's a misunderstanding. You were actually really popular amongst the girls.
What, really? I guess I was too busy with everything going on to notice.
It's true. All the boys were jealous of you for it, so that's why they called you an introvert behind your back. All the girls were always talking about how cool and handsome you were.
Got it, thanks for telling me. I'm gonna head back to the group date now.
Seriously? Now you have the confidence? Are you planning to take all the men down now?
I'm joking.
Your eyes aren't joking. Anyways, what I wanted to say was that I was one of those girls that liked you.
And the other girls?
Yeah. Right now is not the time to worry about them.
I wanted to ask just in case.
You're planning on taking down all the guys at our reunion, aren't you? If you're gonna be like this, I really do need to keep you locked up under 24-hour surveillance.
I mean, it depends where.
You're fine with being locked up?
With some conditions, if I have 3 meals a day, a couch, a fridge, and internet, I'll be fine.
I've never heard of someone put under surveillance under their own terms. I feel like I'm becoming yandere.
Please don't, let's just start dating. And just like that, the bad feelings we had pent up over the past 3 years disappeared, and we started dating. There's no question that we feel the same way about each other, so as long as I don't mess up again, I'll be careful. Yeah, it's school the next Monday. I noticed you guys went off together, so I guess you're really going out with Fuka now. I guess so. So how'd it go with you? It was a disaster. All the girls kept asking me for your contact info. Sorry about that. Since you finally have a girlfriend, don't mess it up by cheating. Yeah. I don't even have the ability to do that in the first place.
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
Tatsuki got a girlfriend!
What? I'm shook. You always turn me down when I ask you out.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's just that I've liked this girl ever since high school.
I see. That's too bad. But I guess that means you must like her a lot, huh?
Yeah, it seems like she's always felt the same way about me, too.
Aw, how sweet is that?
And at work,
So I guess that means you're now dating the both of us?
why did you include yourself? I'm not gonna date you, senpai.
Why not?
You just want to turn me into a sumo boyfriend, right?
Jokes aside, good for you.
Yes, to be honest, I was really surprised when I heard that Fuka was your junior.
The group date was awkward, wasn't it?
Of course it was. But thanks to you, I guess you could say that our bad feelings have disappeared now.
I really didn't do anything, though.
No, really. Thank you so much, Ryo-senpai.
Well then, I'll gladly accept your gratitude. Oh, yeah, apparently there's a new part-timer starting today.
I see. Is it a guy or a girl?
I heard from the manager that it's a girl. She goes to my university.
Wait, it couldn't be.
This is my first day. My name is Fugo Yoshioka. Nice to meet you.
Just as I thought.
It's Fuka-chan, yay! Ryo-senpai, Katsuki, let's work hard together.
Just as expected, it was Fuka. Why did you pick Hiro to work part-time? You don't have to worry. I'm not gonna cheat or anything.
It's not that. I just want to be with you.
Under the circumstances, for some reason, those words made me nervous.
Am I a bother by being here?
Not at all. I'm happy about it, but,
Okay, then I'll stay.
yeah, okay. And that's how Fuka and I started working together. There are still some heavy feelings and some jealousy lingering, but she's so cute, so I don't mind being together all the time. We get together noticeably well at work, and it's so much easier to work now with her here. Actually, she might even be better at her job than even I am, though I have more experience. A talented and cute girl like her is such a waste going out with a guy like me. By the way, this is a bonus story. We went to the National Sumo Arena for our 1-month anniversary. Ryo-senpai gave us these tickets to celebrate our anniversary, but
I can't believe it's a sumo wrestling match.
she's really something, isn't she?
As long as we're here, let's make the best of it.
Yeah, thanks to Ryo-senpai, I've been curious about sumo lately. Anyways, what's important is not where you are. It's who you're with. By the way, our first ever sumo match was super impressive and fun. Reminiscing in spring is the best.
The girl was crying. Her back arched and her shoulders shook. Her little body appeared to be struggling hard to keep herself from crying. Are you alright?
Big brother, who are you?
Oh, my name is Teruya Nagai.
I'm Anko.
Huh?
My name, Anko.
I see. It's great that you know how to introduce yourself.
I'm great.
Yes. I think you're very admirable.
Happy.
So, what are you doing here?
It's a secret.
I see. But shouldn't you go home soon?
I don't want to go home alone.
Then how about I walk you home?
Okay.
Good girl.
Anko is a good girl?
Yes, a very good girl.
I'm so happy.
With just a few steps, I was able to locate Anko's house. As I pressed the doorbell, the sound of hurried footsteps grew louder and louder, and then the door opened with a bang.
Anko?
Sissy!
Anko, my goodness, where have you been?
She was in a vacant lot nearby.
A vacant lot? Wait, Huh? Naga-kin?
Good evening, Saito-san. The girl who appeared before me was my classmate, Azuki Saito.
Did you know that Anko is my sister?
No way. She was crying.
What?
She was crying in an empty lot, so I couldn't just leave her there.
We've never really talked much, but you're rather nice, Nagai-kin.
Not really. I think this is normal.
Really?
It's not something to be praised about. It's something anyone can do.
No, I'm sure it's because of the way you think that you were able to act in that manner.
You think so?
I know so.
Sis, Kelly!
Oh, I'm sorry. She must have been heavy.
No, I'm not.
What's not?
I'm light, not heavy at all.
Of course. You're a girl as light as a feather.
Mew.
Well, I'll get going now.
Big brother is going home?
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Nagai-kun?
Yeah?
I'll thank you later.
There's no need for that. It was nothing.
But it was a big deal to me, so I want to thank you. No good?
Then I'll look forward to it.
Yeah. See you tomorrow.
Ah, well, that was a surprise. I had no idea she was Saito-san's sister, and she knew my name. Like she said, we're classmates, but I've never spoken to her before. However, I've been interested in her ever since I entered the school, and I'm not the only one. Saito-san is beautiful and kind. In other words, a very attractive woman who naturally attracts the eyes of many men. I'm sure there won't be another opportunity to talk to her again. As it turned out, my words of doubt were instantly betrayed the next day. A convenient turn of events for me.
Good morning, Nagai-kun.
Good morning, Saito-san?
Yep, Azuki Saito in the flesh. What's wrong? Your face is red.
It's nothing.
Oh? Well, if you say so.
So what's up?
You've already forgotten about it?
About what?
I said I wanted to thank you, remember? There isn't much I can offer, but would you like to have lunch with me?
I'd love to.
Really? Great. Why did you buy bread?
Because you said let's eat lunch together.
Yes, and that I want to thank you. You're always eating bread from the store, so I made you lunch.
Your homemade food?
Of course. My family isn't that well off, so this was all I could make. But I'm confident. I'm sure it's better than the store-bought bread.
I'm allowed to eat it?
Yes, that's what I've been saying the whole time. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a reward.
No, it's just... having lunch with you is more than enough for me.
Why would that be a reward?
It's a huge reward, isn't it?
You're an odd one, aren't you? Oh well, here, please have some. But the bread would go to waste, huh? What should we do?
Don't worry. I'll have it for dinner tonight.
Oh, if that's the case, okay. I recommend the egg rolls.
Thank you for the food.
Bon appetit! So, how is it?
It's delicious. I've never had egg rolls like this.
So dramatic. But I'm glad it suits your palate. I guess I'll dig in too. Oh, yeah, I did a good job.
The rice ball's good too.
I made chicken fried rice too. Boys like those, right?
I do.
Hey, seriously though, thank you so much for yesterday.
You don't have to thank me anymore. You made such a wonderful meal. Thank you. How's Anko, by the way?
Oh, she's fine. She's really energetic. She said she wants to see you again.
I see. Then maybe in the near future she can.
Really?
If it's okay with you, of course.
Of course. To tell you the truth, she was pretty down after you left. She seems to have taken a liking to you.
That's nice to hear.
Hey, could you play with her again?
If you don't mind, I'd love to. Anko's a good girl.
Oh, thank you.
What? Hand?
And?
You're holding my hand?
Oh, sorry. I'm sure you didn't like that.
It's not that, but...
So, how about you come over after school today?
And so, after lunch, we even agreed to go home together after school. All thanks to Anko-chan.
Sissy and... Big brother from yesterday!
Were you being good?
Uh-huh. Anko is a good girl, right?
Yes, you are.
All right, let's go say bye to the teacher. Okay. Is brother coming with us? Yep, he agreed to come along. Yay! Big brother, carry me! No, I'll carry you. No, I want Bro. No, Echo.
It's all right. Come here.
Yay! What are we gonna play when we get home, Big brother? Big brother is busy, so we can't make him stay. What?
I really don't mind. What do you want to play?
Yay! Oh, are you sure? You can just say no.
No, really. I don't mind at all.
Okay, if you insist. Well, then you should at least eat dinner with us. We're having curry today. Do you like curry?
I love curry. In the end, they invited me to supper. I began visiting Saito-san's house on a regular basis after that. Hi, I'm back.
Welcome back! Thank you for your hard work.
Uh-huh. Thank you very much.
Dinner's ready!
I would read books to Anko and play house with her.
Next horsey!
Okay, up you go.
Thank you!
Careful not to fall off.
Okay.
Nice reply.
Dinner is ready, you two.
All right, let's go eat.
Okay. I'm really sorry you have to watch her. You must be tired.
Nah, it's good exercise.
I really appreciate it. When you're around, Anko is in a good mood and I can get the chores done. Oh, come on, Anko, you're spilling. Show your brother your good side. Uh-huh. And you spilled again. Come on, say ha. It's good. Really? Oh, I'm glad.
Saito-san, you're amazing.
Why do you say that?
You take care of Anko and do all the housework.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm amazing. I just do it because I have to. My father actually ran away.
What?
He went into debt about a year ago, so my mother's been working part-time and doing her best. That's why I try my best to help her out. I really want to hang out with everyone after school, and sometimes I find Anko bothersome. But we're family. It can't be helped.
Saito-san.
Besides, lately I've been feeling positive.
Why is that?
Well, it's because you're here with me. So, thank you. This is a little embarrassing, huh?
Yeah.
Want seconds?
Yeah, thank you.
Please, eat as much as you like. I owe you after all. Oh, and there's something else I'd like you to do.
Sure. If it's within my power, I'll do it.
Thanks. Then, could you address me by my first name? It's not fair. You call Anko by her first name, but not me. I'm a little jealous. Well, not jealous, but, what am I saying?
So do you want me to call you by your given name?
Exactly.
Okay. Azuki-san.
Yes, Teruya-kun?
Teruya?
Well, I figure it wouldn't be fair if I just kept calling you by your last name. Of course, I'll stop if you don't like it.
Oh, no, not at all. If anything, it makes me happy.
You like it?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. There was a sweetness in the air between us. Then, a few days later, there was an incident. Hey, Anko Saito!
Yes?
Is that guy coming again today?
What guy?
You know, that boy.
You mean Big Brother?
Yeah, him.
Yep. I love Big Brother.
Love? He's not even your real brother.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does. I bet he'll run away just like your daddy.
Well, why would you say that?
Because it's true.
No, it's not.
Shut up. Don't cry, stupid.
What's wrong, Anko? Why are you crying? He's being mean to me.
Stupid! Stupid!
Hey!
Oh no! Run away!
Are you all right, Teruya-kun?
Yeah, I'm fine. What was that all about? That night, I received a phone call from Azuki-san. Hello?
Teruya-kun? I don't know what to do.
Hey, calm down. Take a deep breath.
There's no time.
What's going on? What happened?
Anko is gone.
What do you mean gone? Wasn't she sleeping before I left?
Yes, she was sleeping just a minute ago, but now she's nowhere to be found. She's missing again, and it's getting dark. If anything happens to her,
Just hang on a second. I'll be right there.
Sorry, thank you.
I ran and ran. My legs ached. My lungs felt as if they were going to burst. I ran as fast as I could, ignoring the pain. This is nothing. There are others who are going through far worse. There's no time to waste. I have to get there as fast as I can. I must get to Azuki-san. I'm running through the night to wipe her tears.
I'm sorry to bother you late at night, but you're the only person I can rely on.
It's all right. I'm happy to be able to help you. Let's go find her.
Okay.
Maybe she's in that clearing where she was alone before. I'll show you where it is. That spot carried many memories for Anko of her father. She doesn't remember much about her father, but she recalls secretly playing with him here. She thought that if she waited here, she would hear him call her name again. However, that night, someone else called her name. Someone she loved just as much. Anko! Thank goodness, you were here after all.
Big brother! Anko! Sissy! So foolish! Why did you run off like that? I was so worried. Because what? Because when I woke up, Big Brother was gone. A boy told me that he was gonna leave me just like Daddy did. That's why I thought if I waited here, he'd come back. That's why...
Anko-chan started crying like a baby. Azuki-san, too, cried her heart out. The sisters' tears echoed through the night and disappeared. According to Anko's story, a boy at the daycare told her that I was going to run away like her father. So when she awoke, she was shocked to discover that I was gone. She then went looking for me and waited in the empty lot where we met in the hopes of running into me again. Is she asleep?
Yeah, I think she wore herself out from crying. Teruya-kun, I'm really sorry about today, and thank you.
No problem. More importantly, what should I do about this?
This as in... Oh, really, this girl.
Anko had fallen asleep while holding onto my shirt tightly.
She really likes Teruya-kun, doesn't she?
I'm flattered. This might be the only time in my life I'll be so popular with a girl.
I don't think so.
Huh?
I know there's at least one more girl who loves you.
You mean...
Yep, that's how it is.
That night, Azuki and I talked non-stop till her mother returned home. Hey, Anko, let's make a promise.
Promise?
I promise to always be at your side, so you don't get lonely.
Forever?
Yep.
Does this mean you'll marry me?
Come again?
Yay, Sissy! I'm gonna marry Big Brother!
Wait a minute, Anko-chan.
Absolutely not. What are you saying? Huh? Why not? Because Teruya-kun is mine. He's yours? No fair! I want him too! No way! You can't have him.
She's only in kindergarten. There's no need to take her so seriously.
You're being too soft. She's still a girl no matter how old she is. It's important to make things like this clear from the start.
Is that how it's supposed to be?
Yes, that is how it's supposed to be. Big brother, who do you like more, me or Sissy?
Well...
Hey, you should respond quickly and say me. I can't believe this. Anko, get away from Teruya-kun. No!
Relax, you two.
It's your fault for not making things clear.
Anko, you're going to be with Sissy, right? Because you two are family.
Uh-huh.
I also promised to be with your sister. Being with your sister means I'll also be with you. Do you understand? Maybe it's too difficult for you.
I got it.
Huh? Really?
Yeah. In other words, you're two-timing, right?
She grasped the euphemism better than I thought.
Is that how it's going to be?
No, please calm down. Put the knife away. Anko laughed as she watched me get tormented by her sister.
Oh, well, it's fine then. Sissy and brother. No, brother and I will always be together. We will all be together and won't be lonely anymore.
We all laughed together.
Dude, can you go away?
My name is Kazu Hagiwara, and the girl that's being mean as soon as she opened her mouth is my sister. We're not blood related, though. As proof of that, she's incredibly beautiful, unlike me, and she's supposedly incredibly popular at school. Me, my sister-in-law, is super rude to me. Dude, you really should probably not say that first thing after your brother gets home. Shouldn't it be like, welcome home, or something like that?
Just turn around and go away then.
Oh.
I'll lock the door.
Oh. Why is she so mean to me? I feel like I can't help but wonder, since the first thing she says to me after I get home is to leave. My conclusion? I mean, a random boy suddenly became your brother. It would probably annoy me too. That's just how girls that age are. She doesn't want to do the laundry with Dad, and I should just accept that I'm the older brother and let it go.
Enough with those eyes.
Whatever she says, I just look with warm eyes. Huh? We all generally split the chores up between everyone. Our parents were slow coming home, so my stepsister and I generally split the chores up, but... Hey, me, didn't you see my boxers? It was a pair of boxers that I really liked, and they went missing. I swear I put it in the laundry.
I don't know. Maybe a stray dog took it.
I don't understand in what world a dog would want my boxers. Huh? Do you know where my toothbrush is?
Why would I?
I was using it up until yesterday, so I don't think I'm just forgetting everything. Recently, my stuff has been going missing. It's not like they're super important things or anything, just small things and expendables. Usually, though, I'll find the thing later on and it'll be a brand new one. I didn't mind since it was new.
Hey. Help me.
Wait, that cold and distant sister wants me to teach her? I mean, I guess she's still my sister after all, huh? Sure, I'm her older brother. I'll do it. All right, let me see.
What? I'm just saying give me an answer.
You should try to at least learn the material. Don't use me like ChatGPT. I don't mind helping you out, but do you have any idea where my pencils are? I swear I put my pencils in the living room.
I don't know.
Yeah, if you want my help, the least you could do is help me look for it.
Just use this one.
Oh, a new one. So yeah, things have been disappearing around me recently. I don't really know why. It hasn't been bothering me because I always end up with a new one, but... Was your uniform that clean? I had it pressed and cleaned. Without my knowledge, of course. Oh, I see. But when are you going to introduce me to your sister? My friend was asking me, putting his arm around my shoulder. Clearly not with the best intentions. Relax and hang tight, my friend. Maybe in your next life. So you're basically saying never. Precisely.
Hey, Hagiwara-kun.
One day during lunch, a random classmate that I didn't know and had never talked to before started talking to me.
We're all talking about going to the shopping mall next Sunday. Wanna go?
Well. Although the invitation is with plenty of people, how am I supposed to turn down the invitation of a girl at this age? Of course I'll... Right before I finished my sentence, the phone I had in my pocket started vibrating. It was my sister.
You need to come with me next Sunday to go shopping. You're not allowed to say no.
She hung up before I could get a word in edgewise. Sorry, I don't think I can go.
Was that your sister-in-law? Kinda timing, huh? Is she, like, listening to you somewhere?
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. But I'm sure she wouldn't do that sort of thing. I'm home! There was no answer. It's just another day, but her shoes weren't there yet, so she must not have come home. I guess I'll play games before the devil gets here. I took off my shoes and headed inside. Me, who always told me that she didn't want me to look in her room, left her door open. She said that she'd crush my skull if I walked into her room. How silly of her. I was smirking at how my sister could have let this slip past her. I went up to her room to close the door, but... Wait a second. Nothing is fine if I take a peek inside. I said something along the lines of, "Oh crap, my hand slipped before." Curiosity is very important for human beings. I opened the door. I couldn't help it. She's been so mean to me. I should be able to do this. So... Oh crap, my hand slipped! Well. The room was filled with things I never could have imagined. I was at a loss for words. Photos of me plastered along the wall. The toothbrushes that I lost along the way in plastic cases. I heard someone running up the stairs before I turned around and noticed me, clearly out of breath. Welcome back, me.
Did you look?
It would be insane if you actually thought I didn't look after noticing the door was wide open. Yeah, I did. I got a nice long look.
What's the problem? I'm interested in gathering your personal belongings. It's fine. I'm allowed to bug your clothes and phone so I can listen to your conversations.
Wait, I did not think that you actually listened to my conversations from this room. Another crime to the growing list. So I wasn't just imagining things disappearing. And the girl who was taking it was my own sister, that I thought hated me. I never would have guessed.
Well, why does it matter? I always give you a new one, and I've never broken any of your stuff.
I mean, it's broken. My ego, that is.
This is the worst. If I didn't agree to listen to some idiot try to ask me out, this never would have happened.
Oh, you're asked out again?
Third time this month.
Does this girl know that it's the first of the month?
Damn it! You didn't even know about any of this for a year.
Damn it, how did I not know about this for a year? How about first you apologize, huh? You realize that this is literally a crime?
Come on, we're family, so it's fine, right?
Wow, she really thinks that she can talk her way out of this? That's insane. I mean, I'm not gonna get pissed or anything, but what's even more insane is that I was trying to make it out okay. Why did you do this? I looked at her with a serious look on my face. You can't change the past, and honestly, I don't really care that she was taking my stuff. She's family, and she always replaced it with something new. I just wanted to know why.
'Cause I like you.
Huh?
I like you, Kazu.
She must have mustered up her courage. Her face was terribly red. I was shocked at what she just said. Seriously?
Dead serious. That's why I'm so cold towards you.
I see, that makes sense.
That's why I want things that you've used, and I plaster my wall with your photos, and I always want to listen to your voice.
Sorry, I don't understand that well. I get it. I don't think I understand why you like me, but the second I said that, she grabbed me by my collar.
Screw it!
Me?
You better be ready to fall for me. I'm going to make you like me.
I really don't understand. Everything was too abrupt. I couldn't keep up with it. Me was adamant and confident in what she was saying, though. The morning after, I found out that Me liked me and was also a complete stalker. I'm so sleepy. There was a lot that had happened, so I only got about 10 hours of sleep. I opened my heavy eyelids. I know I'm the one that said I didn't sleep much, but 10 hours is a pretty long time. Whatever, that's a story for a different time. I wonder if things are gonna be weird with me. And the whole thing happened yesterday, and I forced her to throw away most of her stuff in her room. She was bawling and resisting, so I felt a little guilty, but I really shouldn't be feeling guilty about this, right? What do I do now? I thought my pillow felt hard, so I checked and found what looked like some kind of wiretap machine. I really don't know how to deal with my stepsister anymore. Oh, and I know this is sudden, but my stepsister has never been in the kitchen before. Why do I say that, you might ask? Well...
Good morning, Mr. Sleepyhead.
I was shocked at what I saw. No way!
Why is that your reaction?
Because I don't believe it!
Go wash your face off. I'll make you breakfast.
Oh, yeah. This is all shocking to me, but thanks. Me was suddenly acting nice. Was this all because of last night? Maybe she felt a little guilty about what she had done, so she really decided to change her behavior. She's family, so she didn't really need to worry. I was happy to see her changing her behavior and finally being nice to me, though. I had a warm feeling wash over me as I headed to the sink. You liar!
What?
I thought that you were kind, and now this? Another new toothbrush?
That's not a new one.
But really? Me always gave me a new thing when she took mine. So what is it then? Did I use the wrong one, or?
It's my toothbrush.
Damn it! This is the worst.
That's weird. I thought boys liked using things that girls have used before.
Where's your source?
Huh? My friend?
You do not trust that friend and what she had to say, you understand? Seriously, you have to promise me. So why are you making me breakfast anyway? You always made me cook for you.
I told you, I'm going to make you fall for me. Ew, that's gross.
It's your fault for…
I told you I'd do it yesterday.
Me grinned like she was teasing me.
I'm going to make you fall for me.
You did say that, didn't you? Hey, there's something I want to talk to you about. Yeah, sure. Did you get your uniform pressed and clean again? Yeah, sometimes you just feel like you have to. Yeah, probably shouldn't do it that often, though. Doesn't matter right now. Why do you think my sister would like me? I mean, the 1 in a million chance, no, the 1 in a bazillion chance that she does like you. You didn't have to go that far, dick. It's probably for the money. No, seriously, you're a dick. I don't have any money. I'm sure she knows since she's family. Huh? You've got a lot of good-looking organs. Ripe for harvesting, though. How unattractive am I? You don't have to completely deny me like that. But he's not wrong. I don't see why she'd like a guy like me. She's so popular.
That's because you actually looked at me as family.
The second I got home, she started talking to me. What are you talking about?
You were so curious as to why I fell for you, right? So much that you wanted to talk to your friend about it?
Give it to me.
No, this is the last one.
Give it! Tell me where the bug is and give me the other half. I took the rest of the wires in the sleeve of my uniform inside. So, what are you talking about, family? Of course I'm gonna look at her as family. Why does that lead to falling for me?
You might know this, but I'm pretty popular, you know?
I mean, yeah? I don't think she understands how beautiful she is, so I think anyone in their right mind would assume she's gonna be popular.
The second we were family, I was honestly worried. What happens if he comes on to me? What if he likes me? Of course I'm gonna be worried since we're gonna be living together. Dad and Mom always come home late, too.
I see. She didn't know how to act if I did fall for her. She was probably worried because of how popular she is.
But you never fell for me. You kept treating me like family.
Yeah. I mean, if you asked me if I've ever looked at her as more than just a sister, I'd have to say yes. But she does live with me, and she is family. I didn't want things to get weird.
Then I found myself interested in the one person who didn't seem interested in me.
Uh-huh. Hearing this made me tingle.
So then I couldn't resist, and so I started recording you while you weren't watching.
And you're about to add another crime to the list.
I've always wanted to know everything and want everything from the person that I liked.
I'm glad that she's being honest with me about everything, but I don't know how I feel about everything being said.
And then, the more I learned about you, the more I started liking you.
Hey! She suddenly pulled my head onto her lap. I was shocked by this. I've never had this happen before.
I really like you.
She looked very serious and her eyes passionate. Her cheeks were a rosy red and she seemed to be panting.
Your hair is so soft.
I felt in danger. What's up, Hagiwara? The next day, my stressors have been piling up recently. My friend caught on to me sighing. Well, recently my stepsister.
Kazu!
Me suddenly showed up in my class. The whole room was stirred by this.
It's me, Sean!
She's so cute!
I want to go out with a girl like her.
She just showed up and this was how everyone acted. You could tell how popular she really was. What's up, me?
Here.
She handed me something that looked like a bento box. That's rare. I usually ate cafeteria food, but she made me bento? Why?
You said you wanted to eat bento sometimes.
Oh, well, thanks. I said that while you literally weren't within earshot, though.
Come on, let's go.
Me tugged on my arm. Where are we going?
You should know.
She smiled at me with a smile I've never seen before.
Let's eat together.
You don't want to eat with your classmates?
I told them I was going to eat with the person that I liked.
Something about that didn't make me feel like everything would be okay. This is the first time I'm eating lunch with you, huh?
Don't worry, I've always watched you eat.
That's literally only cause for worry. I want to say a lot of things, but I'm kind of happy.
Huh?
Well, I always thought you hated me. I don't know if I can say anything about you liking me since we're family, but I'm glad that we're able to at least get along. Let's eat together again sometime. I like eating with you. Whoa! Me suddenly grabbed my shoulders and pushed me over. I was shocked. But wait, hey, hang on!
Kazu, you don't look at me as anything other than your sister?
There was definitely some part of me that was unsure about what to say. We're family, but we only just started being a family a year ago. And she's way too attractive to just ignore my Alabama feelings.
Don't worry, I know that you look at me as more than just a sister.
Wait, is it that obvious?
I've been recording your heart rate, and sometimes it goes up.
She's definitely stalking me. I've got no sense of privacy.
See? It's up now, too.
She showed me my heart rate as if to tease me while smiling. What was I supposed to do? She's my stepsister, but she's so beautiful and she's coming on to me.
I'll make sure you're happy. I'll do all the chores. I'll make sure you're spoiled. You don't have to work if you don't want to. I'll pay for you. I'll convince our parents.
You're really pushing for this, huh?
Yeah, I'm a romantic, you know. People might not know, but...
I mean, no one would assume you're so romantic that you're stalking someone.
You probably won't find any woman that's going to devote herself to you like this in the future. But if you don't want it, I'll give up.
This is where I should say no. There's parts that I can't let go, but I want her to find someone other than her brother to fall for. It's me after all. She'll find someone, but... Huh? I couldn't reply. I didn't know what to say. I was confused. Then me started laughing out of the blue. What?
Means I've got a chance, huh?
No, that's not...
I can tell by looking at your face. How long do you think I've been watching you?
She's definitely got me convinced.
Just you watch.
This beautiful face was getting closer to me. She seemed like she was taunting me.
I'm going to make you fall so hard you forget about the fact that we're family.
A week went by. You're beautiful. Yeah, you just gotta start fresh, you know? Well, I don't see how you could just do that. Yeah, that's my stepsister. Whatever, anyway. Why is Meech on here? That's a good question. For the past week, she's been like this, so I'm really curious too.
I'm making sure nothing gets weird around Kazu. Here, take this taser.
That's definitely not something you just hand someone, sis.
Hey, Kazu!
But she ignored what I thought or felt.
I'm going to work so hard, forever.
I could feel the passion in her words. I can't believe that my new and distant sister would fall for me and act like my stalker. It was one shock after the other. But I didn't feel angry or sad, actually. I really don't understand myself sometimes.
When I grow up, I'm going to marry Kiyo-chan.
This is something that happened to me when I was young. These were the words she told me before we were even elementary schoolers. I, Kyoto Hiraoka, have a cute childhood friend. We were always together ever since we were young, and we would get hyped up together watching idols perform live on TV. We both loved idols. And that girl is now...
Hey everyone! Thanks for coming today. I hope you all had loads of fun.
She's become a super popular idol. She's basically a superstar. She has so much popularity as always. In contrast to Himika Shiragami, who has now become a popular idol, I was living a boring life. Himika was super successful working in the city, but I'm working as a carefree businessman in the countryside. I think of her as someone from a different world at this point. What's up, Kyoto? Did you see Himika-chan's live show yesterday? Morning, Tomoya. This is Tomoya, my colleague. He's not only friendly and nice guy, but he's also an idol otaku. We get along quite well. Of course I did. There's no way I'd miss seeing that. You're totally right. God, I wish I could be in a relationship with that adorable angel who flew down from heaven, even if it was even if it's just for a day. That's a luxurious wish. Even if this town was far away from the city, Himika's posters were still around. Tomoya might not be wrong when he said that she was like an angel who came down to earth. People on TV even say that she's the most beautiful girl to appear once in 100 years. She hasn't come home ever since she started her rise to fame, so she must be super busy. She probably doesn't even remember me anymore. Hiroka-kun, do you have a minute? My supervisor suddenly called on me when I was working. He might be putting me onto another project. Yes, what is it? Come over here. The thing is, I wanted to talk to you about an arranged marriage. An arranged marriage? Me? The girl is my adorable niece. I want to entrust her to a trusted employee before some random guy steals her away. He's one overprotective uncle. Well, that's a huge responsibility for me. What about Tomoya? There's no way I can trust that sleazy guy with my precious niece. Right. Tomoya was a good guy, but his casual speech and looks somehow made the superior hate him. His niece might be happy because he's a handsome guy, though. Still, this is a problem. My position here isn't good enough to say no to an important favor that my supervisor was asking me. Still, whether or not I can say yes to the arranged marriage, I can't help but think of a certain face. Could I have a little time to think about it? Yeah, sure thing. Well, I know that I may be biased because I'm her uncle, but she's a cute girl. Take a good look at her picture. It's true that she's a pretty woman, but she was so cute that I was skeptical about whether she was actually my supervisor's niece. But that wasn't the problem here. In the end, I laughed it off and returned to my desk. After my workday, at this rate, I'll probably be single forever. It might not be a bad idea to take him up on the offer. That means I'll probably have to tell Mom about this too. If it's an arranged marriage, I'll probably have to bring my parents. I'll need to explain everything to them properly. I'm home!
Oh, welcome home. You were early today.
Things are finally calming down at work. Anyway, I might end up having an arranged marriage soon.
An arranged marriage? You, Kyoto?
I feel like I've seen that reason before.
Oh, don't tell me you got caught in some sketchy situation.
No, I didn't. My supervisor suggested it to me. He wants me to have an arranged marriage with his niece.
If your supervisor suggested that, he must really like you. That's unexpected.
Unexpected? That's mean. I haven't done bad things when I was a student and lived my life responsibly, haven't I?
Well, I guess you're good at kissing up to people.
You're making me sound like such a bad person.
Well, your arranged marriage doesn't really matter to me.
It should.
But what about Himika-chan? Are you okay with that? Aren't you going to regret it later?
Himika has nothing to do with this. She's already a super famous idol, so she probably forgot all about me.
I see. Well, if that's what you want, it's whatever.
After my mom said that, she went back into the living room. Exactly, nothing will happen if I continue to be hung up over Himika. In that case, I should just... A few days went by after that.
Nice to meet you. My name is Kokumi Kagari.
It was as if the epitome of Japanese beauty was sitting right in front of me. You guessed it, today is the first day of meeting this woman for the arranged marriage. Nice to meet you. My name is Kyoto Hirioka.
Kyoto-san, my uncle talks about you a lot.
I hope it isn't anything bad.
He says you're a responsible and sincere person.
Exactly. He looks like any normal man out there, but is unusually good at his job. Normal? Unusually? There were a few words that stuck out, but I didn't mention it. If there's one thing I did want to comment on, it was the fact that my supervisor was here instead of her parents.
Gosh, the way you said that was very rude to Kyoto-san.
That might be true. Either way, he's a really good man. The fact that he's an idol otaku brings him down a little, but still.
An idol otaku?
Oh, you probably don't like that, right?
No, I think it's a wonderful hobby. Who is your favorite idol?
Huh? That was an unexpected reaction. That would be... I can't say it. I can't dare to say that Himeka's my favorite. My mother was sitting next to me. If I brought up Himeka's name now, I don't know what she'd say. I don't have a specific favorite. I like all idols. I ended up covering the truth up.
Oh.
The two of us went around the garden after we were told to take a walk together.
So, who is actually your favorite?
Huh?
Your favorite idol. You actually have one, don't you?
Oh, that's,
You probably didn't answer because you were next to your mother, but we're alone right now, so I'd love to know.
When she smiled at me, I was captivated. This woman was probably extremely popular. She was elegant, beautiful, and had all the things that a man would like, but It's Himeka Shiragami.
Oh, Himeka-chan? I love her so much too. Her smile is so cute, and she's always so positive.
Do you know a lot about idols too, Kokomi-san?
I don't have to be knowledgeable about idols to know her. I think everyone in Japan knows who Himeka-san is. She's a superstar after all.
A superstar?
Is something wrong?
No, it's just that hearing it from other people reminds me that she's become so big now. The truth is, she's actually my childhood friend.
Wow.
I mean, she probably forgot about me already, though.
How long were you two friends?
Until middle school. She passed an audition with a huge management company in her third year of middle school and moved to the city right after we graduated.
Did you two hang out together a lot until then?
We did?
Kyoto-san,
Yes.
please don't lie to your own heart.
What?
Kyoto-san, don't you have feelings for Himeka-chan? Romantically? But you're having an arranged marriage. I don't think it's good to lie to yourself like that.
No, it's not a lie. I mean, she might not even know me at this point.
When did you become an idol otaku, Kyoto-san?
When I was young.
I think everything goes back to that, though. The reason she became an idol, even when she had to leave her childhood friend that she'd always been with until middle school.
What?
Even if two people are childhood friends, it's rare that they're still close when they get older. Unless there's a special reason, you know?
A special reason? What does that mean?
Why don't you try talking to Himeka-chan one time? From what I've heard, you two haven't talked much about her career, right? Seems like I'm right.
But what about our arranged marriage?
I'll set things straight with my uncle. I'm sure it's hard to say no to your supervisor.
After she said that, she walked back to the mansion. We parted ways without any trouble, so I'm sure she talked it out the following day. She was a mysterious person. When I headed home after our meeting ended successfully, an unexpected individual stood outside of my house. Himeka?
Kyo-chan!
Well, why are you here, Himeka? What about your idol job?
I quit being an idol
You quit? Why?
because you're having an arranged marriage, Kyo-chan!
How'd you know about that?
Your mom told me about it a couple of days ago. That's why I talked to my management company and quit.
I have no idea what's happening right now. It seems like Mom did something, but I never would have thought that Himeka would quit being an idol. Being an idol was your dream, wasn't it? Why are you quitting over me?
I wanted to become an idol because you've always loved idols.
Because I loved idols?
Yes, that's why I worked hard to become one of the top idols. But you're having an arranged marriage? You're awful.
We promised to get married.
Oh, you remembered?
There's no way I'd forget. It was an important promise. I knew you wouldn't cheat on me because we had that promise, so I trusted you and moved to the city.
But cheat on you? Wait, were we in a relationship?
Idols aren't allowed to be in relationships, so we're not, but I trusted you, and I thought you would keep your promise.
But you never came home and never contacted me either, so I just thought...
You're the one who said before I moved. You said that even a hint of a guy would ruin the popularity of an idol, so I shouldn't ever text any boys. You're serious in strange situations, so I thought you'd get mad if I messaged you. That's why I never did.
Oh, yeah, sorry. It is true that I said that to her. I remember that very clearly. But I never thought she'd cut off contact with me too. Maybe I mistakenly thought that I would always be special and an exception with Himika. It seems like I put her through a lot of pain because of that.
How was the arranged meeting? Don't tell me you're engaged now.
Don't worry, we broke off the deal. The woman was apparently a fan of yours too, so I told her that we were childhood friends. That's when she said that I shouldn't lie to myself and try to get in contact with you.
I see. I'm glad she was a good person. In that case, I want to talk about us and what we're going to do from now on.
Before that, when are you going to announce that you quit? Is it tomorrow?
No, they released the news earlier. I think it's big on social media because it was super sudden.
You're joking. That means it's too late.
I don't regret it, though. Quitting might have been an impulse move, but my feelings for you have been building up since I was young. Besides, knowing that I left that big management company so that I could be with you makes me happy.
That makes me happy too, but I feel guilty for making you throw away all of your hard work. Thinking about the other fans pains my heart too.
Oh, sorry. Was it a bother for you? Do you not like what I did?
No, that's not it. I'm so happy that you came here to see me. But I don't think reality is that simple. It wouldn't be a problem if this was just about Himika and I. But Himika was a superstar who worked her way up into being one of the top idols. There's no way society would just let this sudden announcement pass casually. I'm sure speculations about her reason for quitting are all around social media and the industry right this second. It wouldn't be a surprise if paparazzi started hunting her down. Even though she quit, Himika wouldn't be able to have a peaceful life for a while. But I've always been in love with you, ever since we were kids. I'm so happy that you came back to me like this. I want you to be with me from now on.
Of course!
Himika threw away her career as a superstar just to come back to my place. I swore in my heart that I would make her the happiest girl in the world and protect her from anything. By the way, where are you going to stay tonight? Himika's mother followed Himika to the city when she moved. Her father also transferred jobs and moved to Tokyo after Himika started to become popular, so she has no home here anymore. I was curious about what she was going to do, but...
The thing is, your mom said that I could stay with you guys.
It seems like they already had that settled. Sounds like something Mom would be happy to do. Gosh, why didn't you tell me anything? What were you going to do if the arranged marriage went well?
You caused all of this by being so cowardly in the first place. It's not my problem. You would have found out about Himika-chan's true feelings and regretted everything.
Yeah, you're so mean. I mean, I know I was wrong, but...
I'm joking. How many years do you think I've been your mother? Even if you didn't see Himika-chan today, as long as she's alive, you would have said no to the arranged marriage. That's why I contacted Himika-chan before you made things worse.
Yeah, as expected from a mother. Just like she said, I would have ended up breaking things off with Kokomi-san sooner or later. After all, I couldn't help but think about Himika that whole time.
It's fine. We're able to be together now.
Hey, Himika! My mom's right there, so maybe you shouldn't cling to me that much.
Oh, I'm okay with that, you know. In fact,
Did you want me to leave the house for an hour or two?
Stop joking like that. My mom was probably happy to see Himika again, too. It seemed like she was extremely hyper. Mom continued messing around with me a lot more after that, too.
I wonder how long it's been since we slept next to each other.
Thanks to Himika's begging, we slept together when it was time to go to bed. The last time was probably when we were in preschool. Honestly, I never imagined this would be happening today.
This isn't a dream, though. It's reality.
Yeah, I know. I don't need to pinch my cheeks to know. Himika's warmth was enough to let me know. I swore that I would work harder than ever so that I wouldn't ever have to let go of this warmth ever again. Of course, social media was buzzing with news about Himika after that. She tried her best not to go outside. That's why she was always at my house, but she didn't seem to be bored. She was always spending time with me. In addition, Kokomi-san, the reason the two of us are together, came to hang out with her. I told Kokomi-san everything when I thanked her for what she did. She was now one of Himika's close friends. Even if we got caught in a rough situation later on in life, I'm sure that she would lend out a helping hand. Still, the fact that Himika looked like she was having fun made me happier than anything else in this world could.
Kyuji, please go out with me.
The girl who declared her love to me was my childhood friend, Misora Shiratori. My name, by the way, is Kyuji Natsumiya. She is not only kind-hearted and warm, but also known as the Madonna of our school, even though she is only a first year. I had no idea what she would want to tell me when she asked me to meet her on the school's rooftop, but I'm sorry, but I'm only thinking about the upcoming national baseball tournament right now. I want to focus on my baseball, so I can't go out with you.
Oh, I see. Sorry to have taken your time during the lunch break. Then, I'll return to the classroom now.
Oh, Misora!
I am so sorry.
Misora said those words and left the rooftop as she were running away. Could I have not have phrased it better? I didn't want to hurt her. To be honest, I was happy to learn about Misora's feelings for me. But I'm just clumsy. It's my fault. What are you doing making Shiratori cry? You guys. I'm disappointed in you, Kyuji. These two belong to the same baseball team. One of them is Kaito Takasaka, and the other, Rikuya Kanzaki. They are strong members of the team. That you came out right away after Misora left means that you guys were eavesdropping, right? Oh, well, I was just worried about whether my good friend would be able to handle the situation well. That's right. I thought that if you did something funny, we would step in to help you out. That's why we were hiding. Liar. You just came to be entertained. Don't get angry. We were actually worried. At least about 50%. That means that the other half was for you to be entertained. I actually was worried about you, Kyuji. I didn't come to be entertained. After that started the game of tag with these two. But really, why did you decline her offer? That story again? Well, not to tease you or anything, but Shiratori is really popular among everyone, right? On top of that, she's a childhood friend of yours, so people around you guys thought that you two were already close enough to become lovers, so I wondered. You like Shiratori, right? Kaito, this is none of your business. But Shiratori is a nice girl, and you don't want to see her feeling down, do you? The reason why she is a manager of the baseball team is because you are in the baseball team. I think she would have been the manager even if I weren't in the baseball team. She's like baseball since she was little. Do you think that she would come to a private school where the tuition is expensive just for that reason? In order to go to the national tournament, she would need to get into a high school with a strong baseball team. What do you want to say? Well, it was because you were here. All right, you guys. I'm glad that you're good friends with each other, but make sure you do your stretches thoroughly, all right? Hello! Oh, I'm glad you're all energetic. For the fall tournament, I'm making the team around you three. Although you are in your first year, I am counting on you guys. This school, Kanon High School, is one of the strongest teams in our prefecture. This summer we lost in the finals, but next year, we want to be able to participate in the national tournament. Even though you're still his first year, you can throw a ball at 145 kilometers per hour, Kyuji. And as for Kaido, you can throw all kinds of curveballs. On top of that, Rikuya, your batting average was over 50% this past summer and hit 3 home runs. To be honest, I'm even aiming for a team to win the national tournament. True, it is amazing that you were able to gather such team members. We would all be top members individually speaking in other teams, but you combined us into one team. Even if there was only one of you, as long as you keep training hard, we would have good chances of making it to the top. But that also means that an athlete full of talent could be placed in danger. I want you guys to become the top baseball players in the world. That's why I'm making sure to provide you guys with an environment in which you don't have to overstrain yourselves. Me, Kaito, and Rikuya chose to attend this school because of our baseball coach. In fact, the athletes who our coach trained left impressive records, and many became professional baseball players. There is no one who has retired due to an injury. He is still too young to be called a master, but he thinks a lot about his team members. Probably this is because of his past experiences. Back in the day, our coach was expected to become a professional baseball player when he was a high school student. When he was in his second year, his team won the national tournament. My dad still sees my coach as a hero. Although he was that incredible, when he was in his senior year of high school, he injured his elbow because he had been the pitcher from the preliminaries all the way to the finals. That's why he doesn't want his team members to go through a similar experience like this. By the way, Kyuji. Yes? I heard you declined Shiratori's offer. Oh? Why does our coach know about this? Oh, Kaido, did you tell him? No way! I know nothing about it. I didn't tell anyone. Then why does our coach know? That's because I heard from Shiratori. Oh? She seemed to be feeling down, so I asked her why. And she wouldn't tell me at first, so when I asked her if something happened between you two, she told me the truth. What are you doing? If a student is feeling down, I have to find out what's going on, right? On top of that, if it's related to one of our top team members, I have to make sure. Our fall tournament is coming up soon, so I can't have our members' conditions to be unsteady. There is no rule against being in a love relationship in our baseball team, but it's true that many of our members like Shiratori. So I understand that you couldn't accept Shiratori's offer. But it's still a terrible thing for a man to hurt someone who likes him. You realize that, don't you? That was why Kyuji declined. I didn't say that I liked her. But you did say you dislike her when I asked you. Shut up. Anyway, I'll give you some time to talk with her. So go and talk it out with her. You probably couldn't talk to each other properly because she ran away after you declined, right? I sometimes think that she may have actually seen all of this, Coach. You guys are easy to understand. Come on, go to her. All right. I'm not sure about the coach, but it was true that I couldn't speak to Misora properly, so I decided to follow his advice. Misora, do you have a moment?
Oh, Kaiji? What is it?
You're completely flustered. Listen, it's not that I declined your offer because I don't like you or something.
Oh, really?
As I told you on the rooftop, I just want to focus on baseball now, so if you are all right with it, I still want to go home together today as usual.
Oh, okay. I, too, want to go home with you together.
All right, so I hope you understand what I mean. So really, don't think too much about it.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, so I should get going. All right, I guess it was a pass. If he had not come back with such a shy face, it would have been better. Shut up, don't tease me. Kyuji, you have it tough. All right, so go run some laps. We'll have a hard training today as usual. In his case, this isn't a joke. That's why it's really scary. After that, we completed what we thought was a hellish training. Wow, I am tired.
You really had to run a lot today.
It's important for a pitcher to have a strong body, especially you first-year students. Is what he's been telling us ever since we entered high school. We have been running around so much since then.
But if it's our coach telling us that, it must be true?
That's why we're able to endure that hellish training.
And then...
Isn't that car strange?
Is what you were saying yesterday...
Misora!
What?
The car came right at us. I saw that and pushed Miss Sora out of the way.
Kayuchi?
Kayuchi! Kayuchi, are you alright? Kayuchi!
Sora, don't cry. I am alive, so...
But your right hand...
As I told you, aside from your right hand, there were not so many major injuries. It seems that you hit your head rather hard, but it's not because a car ran you over, but because you hit it on the ground, I think. But your right hand that tried to steer the car away from you, it might never return to its original condition. The police checked the drive recorder attached to the car and saw that as I pushed Miss Sora away from the car, I had used my right hand to get myself out of the car's way. At that moment, I'd pushed my right hand against the car in a strange position and broke my bone in an unusual way. The driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. I found myself in a terrible position. But I'm really glad that Miss Sora only got a few scratches. When you say that it won't be back in its original condition, do you mean that he won't be able to play baseball anymore? The shape will return to its original form, but even if he does the rehabilitation, he will not be able to exert his strength with it. I think so, of course, for baseball. Oh no.
I'm sorry. I am really sorry. If I had paid more attention to my surroundings, this would not have happened. I would not have taken baseball away from you, Kayuchi.
Sora, it's all right. It's not your fault, but the fault of the driver who had fallen asleep at his wheel.
But...
You don't need to worry about anything. I actually am proud of myself for having been able to protect you.
Kayuchi?
Sorry, Mom. I want to talk with my coach and my doctor, so could you take Miss Sora out of the room for a moment?
Oh, I understand. Miss Sora, let's go.
Mom understood what I was trying to do, so she took Miss Sora out of the room. What'd you want to talk about? I'm sorry. I know we have a big tournament coming up, and I got myself injured like this. What? It's not you who should be apologizing. As you said before, it was the driver's fault and not yours. You are incredible for having protected Shiratori, and I'm so glad that you are alive. Thank you very much. There's nothing to laugh about. Doctor, it's the right hand that is injured, right? Oh yes, it's only your right hand that is broken. I'm glad to hear that. Kyuji, what are you... Coach, please, teach me how to throw southpaws from now on. I will do southpaws. What? That's crazy. It's not your dominant hand. I realize that too, but I can't let things finish this way. If I stop playing baseball now, I will leave a big scar on Miss Sora's heart. Kyuji, I will be able to get the feeling for the throw and the muscles necessary by going through the training. So please teach me. But even if you are able to throw your left hand, it would be hard to catch the ball. But in the States, there are one-handed pitchers whose teams have even won the Olympic Games. Please, I want to do as much as I can. Oh, okay, if you say that, let's give it a try. Oh, thank you very much. But first, you need to get better. That is a priority. Listen well to what the doctors tell you and get your body back in shape. When you come back to the field, I will teach you from zero. I was able to get the coach's permission, so I devoted myself to getting better. 3 months later, I'm sorry to have inconvenienced the team. I would like to participate in the practice session from today. I had finished my treatment and rehabilitation and was back in the team. As a doctor had said, my arm only had enough strength to grip chopsticks, but otherwise I was completely cured. From now on, I have to regain my physical strength and the leg muscles that I lost while I was in the hospital. As for the left hand, I've been training it during my time at the hospital. You're finally back! The fall tournament is already finished, you know. But I am glad you're back. Yeah, sorry to have caused you two the inconvenience. In the fall tournament, unfortunately, our team lost in the semifinals. I was very disappointed that I was not able to be there. Oh man, if I'd thrown in the semifinals. I see, then are you okay that you didn't make it to the finals? Oh, coach! If you have time to complain over a lost match, build your body so that you can throw well. But unless there are unforeseen circumstances, I won't let you throw 2 games in a row. Sorry. Kyuji. Yes? Prepare yourself for the summer of your senior year. I think it will be hard days for you ahead. But since you have talent, you might be able to throw with a southpaw in about 1.5 years. Yes, thank you very much. After that, I practiced throwing my left hand and built up my body every day. Of course, it didn't work as it did with my dominant hand, but it wasn't as desperate of a situation as I'd feared. The knowledge I gained while at a throw with my right hand also worked when I used my left hand. What helped me the most was how Misora supported me every day through my hard training. After 1.5 years, Rikuya, go! I was able to join the bench members, and... Yeah! Yes, it's a home run! Good. Kyuji, switch places with Kaido and play the defense. Kaido, get in the left. I was able to play as a relief pitcher. When I become the batter, it becomes difficult for the team to gain a point. So I get to play when we are ahead of our opponent. This is how Kaito can rest, so the other members are also okay with this arrangement.
Kaiuchi, you can do it!
Thank you, Miss Sora. I'll do my best. Jeez, you're always cool. Let's do it so that we can get in the national tournament. Kaito, that's right. I'm counting on you for the latter half.
Man, if we win this, we can get to the national tournament! We will not lose to a pitcher who injured his dominant hand!
You can't throw with his dominant hand. Go! He overcame his injury and rebuilt his body. He's stronger both physically and mentally than 2 years ago. Most definitely. It can't be easy to hit this ball, since he is one of the best members on our team. I had faith in Kyuji's talent, and I also sympathized with him. But that alone wouldn't make me put him in the bench or let him play in the field. As long as we stay ahead of the game, he can keep it that way. I have faith in him, so that's why I'm using him.
Yes!
Strike 3! Game!
I come on the 5th round as a relief pitcher and somehow was able to keep our points to the 9th round. Of course, the other members made sure that our opponent did not score. But this game also gave me self-confidence for the games to come. Yes! We can go to the national tournament! We finally made it this far! Kaito, Rikuya, everyone, thank you. No, you fool! We should be the ones to thank you! Thank you for coming back, Kyuji. Thanks to you, we can actually aim to win the national tournament! Alright, we'll keep it up so that we can win the national tournament. Kaito, Rikuya, yes, we will win! This is how we, the Kanon Yuki High School, was able to make it to the national tournament. After that, the reporters surrounded us.
When you were a freshman, you suffered a devastating injury, but retrained so that you can throw southpaws. Now you're throwing balls that are even better than the ones when you were using your dominant hand. What helped you get through this hard training?
That is... It's my parents who take care of me and the coach who listened to my selfish requests and taught me how to throw southpaws. My teammates who worried about me during our hard training while fighting to be regular members themselves. But above all, my important childhood friend who has supported me all this time. Yes, it was not only after the injury, but it was because Miss Sora had always been by my side that I was able to come this far. And I wanted more than anything to show my appreciation to my teammates for having supported me all this time.
The school was in such an uproar.
Right now, we're on our way home after finishing the meeting at school. At school, all the students have been waiting for us to come back and have celebrated our achievement. I'm sorry that I kept you waiting. It took 3 years for us to get into the national tournament.
No, what are you talking about? It's already incredible that you were able to get into the national tournament. And if you hadn't been injured, probably...
Because of that injury, I think I was able to become stronger. But do you remember? I made a promise to you when we were little.
Is that the one when we were watching the national tournament on TV?
That's right. When we were watching the national tournament, you said that your dream was to stand on that stage someday. That's why I promised that I would take you to the national tournament for sure. I'm relieved that I was able to keep that promise.
Kyuji.
About 2 years, Miss Sora, I declined your offer to go out with you. The reason was because I decided that I would tell you my feelings when I was able to take you to the national tournament.
What does that mean?
Yes, I have liked you ever since we were little. That's why, if it's all right with you, I'll be happy if we could become a couple.
Of course, because I still like you so much.
Oh, that's good. Sorry that I made you wait for so long.
No, it's all right. Because I'm really happy right now. I'm so glad that we could be a couple, Kyuji.
This is how we started dating. After that, the Kanon Yuki High School was able to win the national tournament. And Kaito, who had been the best of us, and Kaito, who hit many home runs, and I as the relief pitcher who protected the points, were all able to become professional baseball players. But we all declined our offer and entered the same university. Of course, Miss Sora entered the same university, so now we are living together in an apartment we have rented and are spending happy days together.